Would you rather donate $100 to an illegal crossing the border or a homeless Trump supporter?
The illegal crossing the border.
Why?
If they want to come here and make a good life, that's fine with me. I'll help them. I'll donate to that charity or whatever. But I don't think the border is as big of an issue as people say it is, by the way. So
Why don't you think the border is a big problem right now?
because every time they talk about it, all they're talking about is the traffic across the border from day to day. They're not talking about changing the laws or changing the fact that you can just jump into the United States and claim asylum and then you get a court date and you get to stay.
That's precisely what they're talking about. What are you talking about? That it was a big part of Trump's campaign. It's fixing that problem, fixing the free for all that Biden set up and allowed to happen all 4 years of his term. What are you talking about? That's the reason why you decided to give the money to the illegal and not a homeless Trump supporter, because you hate Trump. This is the whole basis for your answer. So you rather give it to an illegal than someone who's homeless. And the only thing I can think of is the fact that they're a Trump supporter. So for you to say they didn't talk about the laws, you know they did, because that's why you hate them. You think the illegals are getting done wrong. So you know he has law that he's trying to enforce. The law was already in place. The last administration just decided not to enforce it. The law has been there. The law has been there. Just because the substitute teacher's off today, when a teacher comes back and say, "Hey, look, the order is back now," is the teacher wrong? No. The rules were already in place. We just had a substitute who didn't give a damn. Come on, man.
All Harris?
I do.
Why?
The fact that she's female, the fact that she's a person of color, she's strong, but also has empathy.
How do you feel Kamala Harris has empathy when she kept people in jail longer than they should have for minor drug possessions?
Ooh, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, think.
Honestly, I haven't done the research on stuff.
Of course you haven't. None of them ever do. All they know is that they hate Trump. This person's a person of color. Why does that matter? What does it matter? If they're not fit, they're not fit. People are so anxious to have a person of color to think they're achieving something. They're not even worried about qualifications. A lot of people have empathy. But how does that make you a presidential candidate? Because she's a woman. How does that make you a presidential candidate? He couldn't name one policy idea, which half of them she stole from Trump. He couldn't name one thing that she said that made him really want to vote for her. He had nothing. This is how mindless these liberals and Democrats are.
Like that.
How is installing politicians instead of the American people voting for them saving democracy?
I'm okay with that.
It's it's scary how these people think. I think we all need to be thanking God right now for the disaster that we avoided.